Hello everyone, today's mystery.
In a cup I'm poured, with care.
A flavor enhancer, beyond compare.
I add zest to each delicate bite.
But without me, it's just not right.
Let's unlock this mystery, shall we?
Okay, so the clues suggest something added to a cup.
Right, and it enhances flavor, so it must be something we taste.
And it's essential, meaning the food or drink isn't complete without it.
This points to something common but powerful in its impact on flavor.
What could that be? Something we add to drinks and food.
And that makes them taste better, makes them complete, even.
I think I've got it. The answer is sugar.
There you go. Sugar is frequently added to drinks and in many foods to enhance their taste.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In twisted threads, I'm not so fine.
A weaver's craft, yet I'm never mine.
I'm spun with care, but never held tight.
When am I?
Let's unlock this mystery.
Okay, so in twisted threads, I'm not so fine. What do you think?
Well, right away I'm thinking something sturdy, not delicate, right?
Yeah, I get that. Something thick, maybe.
Yeah, thick. And then there's that weaver, right?
Like a weaver's craft.
That's got to be textiles, fabric, something like that.
Definitely seems like we're in that world. And then, yet, I'm never mine.
Oh, that's interesting, isn't it?
It is, because it implies this thing is made for someone else.
Exactly. It's made to be used.
Okay, and what about spun with care?
Ah, see, that tells me there's some real craftsmanship involved here.
Not just any old thread, then.
Right. Someone put effort into making this. This is special.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay, last bit, but never held tight.
Okay, so this thing, it's meant to be used. It's not meant to just sit there.
Worked with, maybe even changed into something else.
You got it.
So putting it all together, what are we thinking?
I think. Spun yarn.
Spun yarn, yeah, that fits.
Spun yarn, you use it in weaving and all sorts of crafts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Explains the weaver's craft and why it's not owned by the maker. Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
Ooh, fun.
I'm often sought, yet seldom found.
In morning's glow, I'm not around.
By noon's heat, I've returned to stay.
But as night falls, I fade away.
Let's unlock this mystery.
Yeah, it sounds like we're dealing with something that really comes and goes, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? It's almost like it's connected to the sun in some way.
Right. It's sought after but hard to find, and then it only appears when the sun is at its strongest.
Yeah, and then poof. It's gone when the sun sets.
This is a tricky one. What could be so essential in the midday sun, but completely useless at night?
It's like it's hiding in plain sight almost.
Oh, I think I've got it.
What is it?
The answer is sunglasses.
Sunglasses, of course.
Yeah.
They're only needed when the sun is strong.
Exactly. You don't need them in the morning or at night.
That's a good one. Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In the morning, I'm soft and white.
By noon, I'm hard as stone in sight.
But by night, I return to my prime.
Helping hands to make something sublime.
Let's unlock this mystery.
Okay, so we have something that starts soft and white,
Right?
but it hardens significantly by midday.
Yeah.
What could undergo such a dramatic change in just a few hours?
Well, it's fascinating how this riddle really emphasizes transformation, you know? The fact that it returns to its prime at night suggests it's not simply hardening and staying that way. There's
Right.
a cycle involved.
And the line about helping hands to make something sublime implies a creative process.
Yes.
Maybe even something edible.
Exactly. So we're looking for something that starts soft, hardens, and is then utilized. And this process likely involves human intervention to create something enjoyable.
This is starting to sound a lot like
Oh.
dough. It starts soft and white,
Uh-huh.
hardens when baked, and is used to make delicious meals.
The answer is dough.
There you go. Dough rises in the morning, becomes bread by noon, and is used for pizza at night. Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In circles I'm found.
Yet, never round,
A turning point for some.
but not renowned,
I spin with ease.
but often at rest.
My value lies in the journey.
Not the nest. Let's unlock this mystery. Okay, so in circles I'm found, yet never round. Makes me think of something,
Yeah,
the circular parts,
right.
but not a circle itself.
Exactly. Yeah, and then it says a turning point for some,
Okay.
but not renowned. So it must help change direction, but isn't necessarily famous for it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then I spin with ease, but often at rest. So it definitely points to something that, rotates,
Right.
but can also be stationary.
Yeah. Okay.
And finally, my value lies in the journey, not the nest.
All right.
Implies it's used for travel or movement,
Okay.
not for just, staying still.
Yeah, I see.
So putting all those clues together, it has to be.
A bicycle.
The answer is?
Bicycle.
There you go. Bicycle has wheels.
That are circular.
Right.
But the bike itself isn't round.
Exactly.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In twisted threads, I'm spun with care.
A tapestry of thoughts, beyond compare.
I weave a narrative of what's to come.
But my stories are silent until they're sung.
Let's unlock this mystery.
Twisted threads, huh? That makes me think of something intricate, something with a lot of interconnected parts.
Yeah, definitely. And the contrast between silent stories and then sung is interesting, almost like it needs something else to give it a voice,
Right. And tapestry of thoughts, that's a powerful image.
It is. It makes you think of something complex, a whole history maybe, or a process unfolding.
So we're looking for something made of these twisted threads that can tell stories but needs help to be sung, and that can also be a tapestry.
The answer is yarn.
Yarn, of course, is made of twisted threads, and people use it to create tapestries, and then they can tell stories through knitting or crocheting. Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
I'm often sought.
Yet hard to find.
In every room.
But never left behind.
I'm used by all.
From morning till night.
But without me?
Life wouldn't be just right.
Okay, so...
Let's unlock this mystery.
Often sought, yet hard to find. What could that be? I mean...
It makes me think of something valuable.
Yeah, essential. Like something people really need.
Right. But it's hard to get hold of.
Okay. And then there's the next part. In every room, but never left behind. So it's everywhere, but you can't...
It's not physical, right?
Yeah, not something you can, pick up.
Exactly. More like something that exists in all spaces.
Gotcha. And then what about used by all from morning till night?
That sounds like it's something we use constantly.
Yeah, probably without even thinking about it.
Yeah, like it's just there.
Part of everyday life. And then the last clue, without me, life wouldn't be just right.
That's a big statement.
Yeah, it makes it sound like this is crucial for our well-being.
Definitely. Like it impacts how we experience the world. Okay, so let's sum up. We've got something that's essential,
intangible,
present everywhere,
used constantly,
and vital for a good life. What could it be?
The answer is
light.
There you go.
Light is so important for vision warmth.
Yeah, it's involved in so many parts of life.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle, where shadows play.
A fleeting friend arrives each day.
It brings both joy and pain to see.
Yet never stays, but flees from me.
Let's unlock this mystery. Okay, so Twilight's Hush. I mean, right away it makes me think about dawn and dusk.
Yeah.
Those in-between times.
Yeah, those are the quiet times. Yeah. Not quite dark, not quite light.
Exactly. And where shadows play.
Oh, that's a good one.
Makes me think about how long those shadows get.
Yeah, it's like they stretch out.
Right. Definitely a visual clue.
For sure. Got to picture it.
Okay, then there's this fleeting friend.
I like that.
It's only around for a short time. Like a visitor.
Tops in, then has to go.
And then arrives each day.
So consistent.
Like clockwork.
Part of a cycle.
Okay, but here's the thing. It brings both joy and pain to see.
Ooh, that's a tricky one.
Right. It's got to be something that has both a positive and a negative.
Yeah, what could that be? It's fleeting, it's enjoyable, but also painful.
And the last part. Never stays, but flees from me.
Always on the move.
Never permanent.
It disappears like it's running away.
So putting it all together, we're looking for something that appears at dawn and dusk. It's there every day. It's enjoyable, but can also cause some pain.
And it's always moving and eventually fades away.
I think I've got it. The answer is a sunbeam.
There you go. A sunbeam comes and goes with the sun. It brings warmth, but can also be too hot. And as the sun moves, the sunbeam disappears.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In morning's earliest,
darkest space,
I'm formed of nothing.
Yet take my place.
I rise with sunshine.
Yet without a face.
A fleeting presence.
In every busy pace.
Let's unlock this mystery.
Formed of nothing.
Taking place in the dark.
Sounds like something intangible.
Maybe even a feeling.
But it also rises with the sun.
So there's a physical aspect to it as well. It has to be something...
It's influenced by temperature.
Right.
And it's everywhere.
A fleeting presence in busy places.
That narrows it down.
Something common.
But easily overlooked.
Yeah.
The clue about having no face is key.
It suggests Something shapeless.
Something that can easily disperse.
Exactly.
The answer is
Mist.
mist.
There you go.
Mist forms in darkness
Rises with the sun's warmth,
and is formless,
yet present everywhere.
especially in busy spaces.
Precisely.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go for the next puzzle.
In ancient tales, I'm found with care.
A keeper of secrets, beyond compare,
Though silent and still, my presence is key.
to the treasures within, for you and me.
Can you find what I am?
Let's unlock this mystery. Ancient tales, huh? That makes me think of something historical right off the bat, like old libraries or something like that.
Yeah, definitely something with a long history. And found with care. That adds a layer of, like, preciousness to it, doesn't it?
It does, almost
Yeah.
like it's something that's been intentionally hidden away.
Right. And keeper of secrets. Ooh, now that's really interesting.
Makes me think of a guardian of some sort, protecting something very important.
Yeah, like a responsibility. Safeguarding knowledge, Maybe even, like, secrets for future generations.
Okay, but then we have silent and still. That kind of throws a wrench in the guardian idea, don't you think?
True. It makes me think it's maybe not a person at all, but like a place or a thing.
Something unchanging for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Then there's treasures within. Okay, now my imagination is running wild.
Yeah.
Treasures can be anything from gold and jewels to, like, lost manuscripts.
Absolutely. It could be historical documents, works of art, who knows?
Putting all of these clues together, I think we're talking about an archive.
There you go. A place specifically designed to store and protect all sorts of valuable things.
Thank you for listening.